All right, good afternoon, everybody. Hello from Chicago. We are at H&H Americas. Well, actually, we're at our hotel room in Chicago. So the show is over. It ended just a few minutes ago. We are back in our hotel room and just kind of laying things out, seeing what we got, getting organized to bring everything home. But we thought that we would show you what we're bringing home and kind of the things that we are ordering. Obviously, what we're going to show you is not everything that that we got. We did order some things, and we'll be getting them much later. But some of the stuff we can at least kind of give you a sneak preview of, so you can see all the fun that we had at H&H. So let's go ahead and get started on some of the fun things that we found, and give you a little sneak peek idea of what we're going to be doing later this year. All right, we'll start with the fun stuff that you guys, I know that you want. So we have from by Annie and Quilting Alyssa, the Bella Coat hood, which, in case you didn't know, it's attached or removable. So you can do it if you've already made the coat and you want to have a hood attachment. You can attach it via snaps. I think it doesn't show you on the back, but you can just snap it onto your existing. So, by Annie has those snaps, and you can just snap it right on. I think this one is snapped on. So you can just snap it onto your existing collar. Or if you haven't made the coat yet, then you can make, and you want the hood, and you want it to stay on there and not be removable, then you can make it so that it's completely on there. And this is a really fun option. I really like this. I really want to put one onto one of the coats that I've made. So that's the new Bella hood attachment. And we are bringing these home. So these are patterns that we are bringing home. We'll order more, but we're bringing them home with us as well. So then we have the Feathered Friends, and that is for the Singer sewing machine. So if you have the Featherweight Singers, if you've got one of those and you've been wanting a carry case for it, actually no, this is to carry the stuff for the machine. Sorry, excuse me. So if you have a Singer, this has a vinyl topped pad so that you can put your machine on it while you're sewing so it doesn't move or anything like that. And then you've got the zippered bag trio, so it's bags to put all of your little accessories in. Just kind of fun. And it also fits into the Stitcher suitcase, which is the next pattern. So this is the one if you wanted to carry your sewing machine, the featherweight sewing machine. Then the sewing machine goes right into here, and then that Feathered Friends suitcase fits right in here, so that you've got all of your little feet and accessories and things like that, and you've got it all in one convenient little case. And look, they use Natalie Barnes right there in the front. So exciting. So again, we're bringing these patterns home with us. So if you were looking forward to that, we've got them. And then Cubicle Collective. So this is just a fun pattern that has so many different things on it. So it's 12 different projects. So it's got these cubes that zipper open, and then it has these fun little pouches that use for snaps. You could substitute Velcro or magnets if you really wanted to. And then also these rectangle bags, plus these other little snap cases that you can use. So if you've got leftover fabric, leftover quilted fabric from other projects that you've done, then these are fun little things for that. So those are all patterns that we are bringing home. Those are all the new by Annie patterns. There were a couple of more. There was the waist management, the belt that we didn't bring home. So there were other ones. If you're interested in those, let us know. I will order them so that we get them, but these are ones that we're bringing home with us. Okay. Oh, also this Dream Star pattern from Quilting Alyssa. This is her quilt pattern. It's really, really cool. Lots of color in this one. So this is 2 layouts. I'm hoping it shows the other one on the back. It does not, but you can kind of see it here in the front. So if you wanted to fussy cut some things, then you could. We have pictures of these, so we'll be posting pictures of these patterns, on our Facebook and everywhere else. So, and we'll show all of this stuff again next week once we get home. But again, we're bringing this home with us. Okay, and then something brand spanking new that we are pretty excited about. So we found this company. It's called BEHG Premier Prints, and they do these floor rugs. So basically, it's a quilt, but with canvas, with the slub canvas that you can make and put on the floor. But also you can make bags with them. They had a lot of bags made out of these. So we're bringing some samples home so that we can kind of try them out, check it out, because we really we're enamored with this, so we brought a few things home with us. And then also you can feel them. We've got a kit of one that we're going to try. This may make an appearance at some point in the not too distant future. But the really cool thing about this company is that, so they do a lot of home deck. It's, the canvas, they've got duck canvas and then the slub canvas. So it's home deck, and people are asking, where are we going to get our home deck fabrics? So this company, we can have these, we can have some of them in the shop, but we also will have a sign that has a QR code that takes you right to their site, and you can order directly from them what you want. It can either ship to our store or it can ship directly to you, and you can get small quantities of things. You don't have to get, like we have to get 15-yard bolts. You can get small quantities. You can get 1 yard, 2 yards, whatever it is that you need to complete the project. So this, I'm really excited about this. This is really fun. So we've got, we'll have 2 different floor canvas kits available in the future. It's not, not right now. We were able to weasel our way into purchasing a kit so that we can kind of try it out, and then weasel our way into bringing some, some samples home so that you can feel it, we can feel it, we can try it out and make sure that we really do like it. So that's something that's brand spanking new and really, really cool. Also, one of our favorite finds was sweet tea. So we carry some sweet tea patterns already, but we have this one, Blossoms. It's really cool. And that one is a little bit of applique, but not too terribly much. This Outbox, it's a really fun modern pattern. And if you're familiar with sweet tea patterns, a lot of hers use pre-cuts. So this takes fat quarters, and you've got, of course, all the different sizes. So you can do this in basics, you can do this in prints, you can do this in so many different things. She's got kind of like, I don't know if you can see, there are small prints in there. So really, really cute. Fun, it looks like a fun pattern. And then this Over Under, which I love because she used the new Natalie Barnes fabric, which is a great way. So if you've bought the Natalie Barnes fabric and you're looking for the perfect pattern to use it, this is it. Again, it also uses pre-cut, so fat quarters. So if you bought one of those lovely, luscious fat quarter bundles and want to know how to use it, this is how. There's another colorway here. If you aren't into Natalie Barnes, you could do just kind of basics. Looks like she mixed prints and solids, so that'll be a lot of fun too. And again, these patterns we are bringing home with us. Okay, something else super exciting. So we have these from this company, Cottage Mills. So this ruler lip, you may have seen this before, but you can put the lip on the end of your ruler, and then it will kind of butt up against your mat. So if you are trying to cut something that is a specific size, it will help keep it, nice and flush and straight against your mat. We're just bringing one home to kind of try. And then also this ruler handle, I was thinking specifically for me because I'm not going to be able to put my hand down for a little while. You can put it, it's suction cups on there. And it looks more stable than some of the other suction cupped things that we have seen. But it suction cups to your ruler, so you can move it from ruler to ruler. But it's a nice handle. You can get a good grip on your ruler so it doesn't move around while you're cutting. So again, we just ordered one so we can try it, but we can access these. We can get more if we like it. The most exciting thing I think that I am happy about our find is these. Now this looks like nothing because you can't hardly see it, but if you know, you know. So it's called the Finger Fence, and it is the guard that goes on your ruler so you don't cut your fingers off when you're cutting. How fantastic is that? We used to have them, they were by a different company, and now we are able to get them again. So and the best part is they have different sizes. So they have this set that has a 5-inch, 10-inch, 16, and 22, and the 22 is what's going to go on your 24-inch rulers. So we are definitely getting the 22s, and we're going to see if we can get a few of the kits. They were back ordered. But then we're also going to get some of the 5 and the 10s. So if you wanted to put them on your smaller square rulers, these are going to be great for that. It's a peel and stick, so it's super duper easy. Save your fingers. And then we stood in line for a book signing, and this is the book, but we thought, it's a really cool book. There were some really good patterns in here. I don't know if they show them all. See, it's signed. I don't know if it shows it all. Oh, good. So here are all the projects in this book. So if you happen to, if you like this book, we can definitely order it. Really cute patterns in here. I really like this one. I like the colors of that one. That one's a fun one. Easy to make, probably smaller if you just wanted to make like a baby quilt. I know like the log cabin things have been popular lately. So lots of really cool things in here. If you're into applique, it's got the orange peel. So a lot of different styles of things in here. So really fun. So if you're interested in that, this is a brand new book. Patchwork Companion by Sandy, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce her last name, but she was really, really nice. Okay, a few more things. We got a couple samples of some cork, so we're going to try these out. We've had cork before. This may be a different company than what we had. I'm not entirely positive. So we got a few different things, little florals here. So, for bag makers, these are really great to put on the bottoms of bags or the outsides or, some kind of accent type thing. So lots of fun. And then I found a new company that sells zippers and zipper pulls, and they have the seatbelt webbing and all the fun things. So if you're totally into the bags like we are, they have a lot of fun items. So I brought these home for myself, but we can definitely order them. So it's this Rexer Roll Sews. But they just had a lot of fun designs on the zippers, different than what we've seen before. Like these little mermaid things, and then the teardrops, and then they had stripes and different, different colored teeth. And then you can also, so they don't come with pulls, so you buy the pulls separately, but they had so many pulls. And what's really fun is that the way they sell their pulls is they put 4 of them on a little scrap of zipper tape. How fun is that? That's a cute idea. And then they also had little charms, so you can put those on you can put them on your zipper pulls, you can put them on anywhere that you can clip that little guy to. Okay, and the last 2 things are, so you may have seen us talk about this the other day. We did a live. We were super excited about this. This is from the company called Sew Very Smooth, and this is the polish kit that goes on your sew. It can go on your Sew Steady. It can go on any sewing surface that you have. So you just take the little microfiber pad that it comes with, and then you open up the lovely green polish. You take a little dab of that, and then you rub it on whatever surface it is that you're going to be doing like your free motion quilting on, or just your standard sewing. And it just makes it more slick and easier for your fabric and your quilts to kind of move around. They were also telling us that it works really well on phone screens. Someone used it on their glasses to just kind of keep it clean. So there's lots of other applications that you can use this for. It's really, really cool. It comes with the little microfiber applicator. I think this is just to kind of keep the fuzzies under control. And then a little velvet bag to keep it all in. And then the polish. Oh, this must be the buffing cloth.
Yes.
Okay, and the buffing cloth. So you've got your microfiber applicator, and then the buffing cloth and your polish. So that's really fun, and that we will have in time for the shop hop. Whether we have it for sale before that, I don't know, but we will definitely have it for the shop hop. We'll be doing a demo of that there, so you'll get to see this live and in person. And then the other thing that we got from that company is this glue stick holder and applicator. So you put it on most standard glue sticks and take off the little cap, and what it does is, you see that little Z on the top there? You just turn your little glue stick and you can see that it comes out the Z, and then you can just do little dabs. So if you wanted to do little, oh, I did it too hard, little dabs of glue, or you could run it along there. So it's just it's a better way to kind of keep control of your glue stick instead of having that big round piece. If you just needed little applicators, then that works. It just goes right on, this just screws right onto your existing glue stick. You put the cap on when you're done, and then you just set it in the little holder, and it's all ready to go for the next time. And it also comes with a kind of a peel and stick sticky, so if you wanted to stick it to your table or wherever it is that you normally use your glue stick, then you can just stick this right onto there and it'll right onto your table. Okay, so that is that is what we have from H&H in Chicago. And again, this is definitely not everything. There are plenty of other things that we ordered that will be coming later. We did order notions and fabric and just all kinds of fun things, but these are the things that we were able to bring home with us. So we hope that we have gotten you excited about all of these. And of course, all of this stuff is just going to be coming on through. We got some great ideas of things to do, and we'll be rolling all of that stuff out as we are able to. So hopefully you enjoyed our little presentation here from H&H Americas, and we will see you when we get back, and we'll be doing our regular live on Wednesday where we'll talk about a little bit more of it as well. Have a great day.